What's up, YouTube? This is Ultimate Shield 340 back again with another Remnant 2 video. So, in this video, I am going to explain to you about tactically fighting. As you'll see in the background footage, I am actually going to approach a major boss battle. And so, I'll let the cutscene play out and then add some commentary after that. So in this battle, I just kind of came here and am fighting this boss right now. And so as you can kind of see, I'm just sort of waiting to see what the boss does. I'm not really attacking anything. I'm sort of trying to make sure that I understand the boss's tactics and which ways and what I can do to actually avoid it. And I'm also trying to make note of, what are some of the boss's weak points, what I can do to, damage the boss a little bit more. And unfortunately, I'm like kind of being too slow to dodge because I'm trying to like sort of shoot, look, and memorize all things all at once, and just sort of watch the boss and all those things. So, kind of watching the boss, seeing what damage numbers and stuff I'm putting up, and doing all those things I can to survive. So far, I am using a mod that I was able to use on. I found out pretty early there was a mod that I could use that sort of sets enemies on fire, which is what you saw me kind of use in the background, and I'm attacking this boss. So I am doing whatever I can to sort of, survive through it. And this is a major story part of the game right now, of this first area, because it's the first sort of major boss that I actually like came across. So I'm just trying to, make sure I'm keeping an eye on what's going on and managing my inventory. The good news was that like right before I actually got up here, I was able to hit a checkpoint and then sort of, revive all my ammo and health and everything. So I was able to start fresh whenever I actually came upon this boss. And I'm noticing here that the boss has opened up and put like these other little ads and stuff that are out there. That's good for me to know, because then now I know I can actually just shoot that, get more ammo. But then also I was able to do much more damage to the boss right there than I was at any other time up until this point. So I am pretty much like close to actually killing the boss here at this point. Just continue to dodge and do whatever I can to make sure that I don't die. Use all my dragon stones and things like that, and kind of keep going through. So I'll just let this part kind of play out, and then I'll start talking about everything else in the next part. So after fighting that boss, now I go to the next part, which is the exit. Up ahead, I again am kind of looking through to see what there is to see, smashing any spare rocks or whatever statues or anything that I come across, just so I can get me a little bit of extra scrap, or to reveal anything that I might be able to miss or whatever. Just kind of checking the map to see what the next part is. Looks like I've sort of explored this entire area. So I'm just going to go ahead and go to the next part right here, and then go to the next area. So, so far, and this is spoilers for those of you who, in my last video, I had spoken about saying that I would kind of explain to you about the world story, about the archaeologist that's Pan, who's looking for the lost tribe. I'm going to continue to give you a little bit of update on that story. So if you don't want to be spoiled, you might, either want to skip ahead or maybe come back to this another time. So, as I'm going through this inventory, I'll sort of explain what's going on. So the Pan, his name is Walt. He is looking for the lost tribe, and the long and short of it is that there was a tribe of Pan who left their homeworld to escape disease and plague. And during that journey, apparently it was two sets of Pan. There was the Pan who got separated from the main company, and then the Pan who got separated, but then ended up here in this jungle. So the Pan that separated and ended up in this jungle, they're called the Lost Tribe, and so no one knows, as far as the Pan are aware of. No, none of the other Pan know exactly what happened to the Lost Tribe, which is the reason why this archaeologist is here to figure out what happened and kind of get some more intel. Up until this point, he's been sort of seeing these murals around the jungle, and he's explaining to me the history of the pan and some of the journals that I found, between off screen, of course, has sort of kind of given more insight on what's going on. So once the pan finally landed here, they apparently had a very hard life. Many of them started to die from disease and plague, and then they had a king. I want to say his name is Telos. I want to say something like that, who was actually, the leader of this group of Pan in the Lost Tribe, and he set out through the jungle to figure out, what can we do to, is there something that we can do to sort of save my people and hopefully cure this plague. During his absence, there are other Pan who have sort of taken charge because he's gone for a very long time, and he is here to explain what's going on and figure out what happened to the king. What can we do in the meantime to survive? And it sort of explains all of the things that's going on. So I'll let that go ahead and play. And then I'll skip this part where I'm going back to the main hub to gain more ammo and stuff like that. So see you into the next part. All right, so in this next clip, you'll see me. This is the Pan. His name is Walt, who is going through the jungle, and he'll give us some background information. Let me know if you all enjoy seeing some of this story in the gameplay. I know it's not the most exciting, but it might give a little bit of context to the background information of the story of things as it goes on as I play the game. Of course, I'll give you a rundown of what I know about the story, but also let you kind of sort of see it in real time. Let me know if you enjoy this content, or if you just kind of want to just see the action and not so much story, or some story and some action, or what do you all like? What do you not like? Just let me know down in the comments. I'll let this part play off and then pick up commentary whenever the talk comes through.
Overwhelming in the best of ways. Excuse me. I have a tendency to get carried away. Is my Paxotic friend in need of something? Take a look. Be careful out there. Greetings. We're so alike. Listen well. Thalos survived the plague that had long haunted the Pan. After falling ill, he began hearing an unusual sound that seemed to come from the ground itself. Music. Strange music, with no instruments or voice to carry it. He ventured out to find the source. What he found was her, Lydusa, a goddess of stone. In exchange for a year of companionship away from his people, she promised to cure him and give him the means to cure the others. He agreed. In his time away, the plague had ravaged his tribe. But he was able to save those who remained and start over anew. The goddess had granted him an unusually long life, and he ruled over the Pan for several prosperous centuries. The Pan worshipped their new goddess, building a temple and singing her praises. Here is the exciting part. It is said that she grew fond of the Pan and actually taught them how to use her power over the living stones. Yes. Yes, it does. Everything, as it were. See, I have been chasing this dream since I was a child. I was a commoner, born for nothing but bloodshed and servitude. But I did not want that for myself. wanted to believe the lost tribe was real, that they were out there somewhere. So I studied, became as clever and useful as I could, and at a young age, I was chosen to serve Genus herself. After many years of loyalty, I was assigned to a mission to explore the uncharted jungle. It was the chance I had been waiting for. So, here I am, chasing my dreams across cave and jungle. And finally, I am nearing the answers I have long sought. I am on the trail, my friend. They could still be out there. Or if not, perhaps the secret of their power overstone. This could change my life, change our whole society. Oh, but one step at a time. I must not get ahead of myself. There is still much to unravel. I can hardly stand the excitement. It must listen well, yes? When the ancient Pan left their homeland to escape the plague, several ships were... Thelos was their leader and helped build a new society. How else can Walt be of... Until next time, my hornless friend.
All right, so now we're going to continue to explore the jungle and everything of that nature. And so I just now got into a new area and I'm kind of looking around to see what's going on here. Of course, smash those pots and things like that to pick up the scrap. But then I noticed that this door is actually locked and I don't know how to get past it. So I'm going to just continue to move on. But kind of keep a mental note that this is a place for me to, maybe return to whenever I get a second, and hopefully I'll have a key or a way to unlock it at some other point, and we'll come back to this. So, and to continue smash pots, and then continue
This
to
looks
explore the
important.
jungle. At this point, I don't really have too much more I want to say here at this point. There is more Remnant 2 videos coming for this week. I'm going to upload this here for your viewing pleasure. And hopefully, you all are enjoying the gameplay down below. And if there's anything you want me to talk about, comment, like, subscribe, and all those other things, I would really appreciate it. That really goes a long way to help me out. I did get a few more subscribers. That's fantastic. I'm about 73 subscribers here at this point, which is fantastic. I really want to take this time to really thank you all for your support. For those of you who have been here since the channel started, really appreciate you all taking the time to continue to support me. For all of you new subscribers, welcome to the channel. Hope that you are enjoying your time here. Feel free to, again, share it with other people, like, share, subscribe, and all those things. And, feel free to engage with me in the comments. I've been kind of slacking off on talking to people in comments only because I sort of focus on making the content and putting out videos and then turning around to do the comments later on. Hopefully by the time this video comes out, there should actually be, some engagement with you all in the comments. And yeah, I'm hoping to hear from you all. Let me know what you're enjoying and playing in the meantime. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got for right now. Let the video in the background play. Hope that you all have a wonderful day. Ultimate Shield 340 signing off, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
Glad that's over.